When we look at the passage that says, I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man, I myself struggled with that verse a great deal. I looked at it many times, and when I went to seminary, one day when we were in systematic theology, a course that very few people actually want to take, Paul Jewett, who was my systematic theology professor and one of the premier systematic theologians of the 20th century, he said he wanted to look at that verse, and we deconstructed that verse in Greek. An alternate and legitimate way of translating that out of Greek is, I do not permit a woman to teach that she has authority over a man. Now, that's a completely different meaning, because in a city with a female patron deity where women did dominate men, and there was a kind of, we could say, Amazon-type spirit, female warriors and other things, many of these women were actually putting men down, subjugating and dominating them. This is that spirit of feminism that I spoke about in our first lesson. And so what Paul was really saying is, in this situation where it's so overdone, these women who are coming out of that life, who have been converted into the world of Christ, now they have to learn to take their place, and when a man is speaking, to be silent and not interrupt him, not run him down, not be roughshod over him. But it doesn't mean that women can't be involved in the worship service, because we see elsewhere in the writings of Paul that a woman who prays or prophesies, which we don't even need to finish the verse, it clearly allows for a woman to be participating in the life of the service. In addition to this, we see that when Paul went to Philippi, the first convert in Europe was a woman named Lydia, and the church started in her home. This means that she was the first pastor in Europe. So, in the right context, with the right boundaries, women are allowed to play right alongside of men within the church.